So competitive, so emotional, but he's doing a good job of bringing himself back together and understanding there's other guys out there depending on him.
G'day guys, Gracie back again. We're going to do a season preview of the Oklahoma City Thunder for Kizza. Last year was another monster season for Russell Westbrook, back-to-back seasons averaging a triple-double. Last year putting up 25 points, 10 and 10. Those numbers are ridiculous. But again, Russ did fall short in the playoffs, carrying too much of the load. Game 7 taking a ridiculous 43 shots to get his 46 points. In his last two playoff series, Russ is taking on average 30 shots a game with 6 turnovers. By comparison, Steph Curry's last two playoff runs, he's at about 20 shots and 3 turnovers. Russ needs to get into about the 25 shot range. Big PG, 13, he is back for another season. That has stunned me. I'd have bet any money that he'd be playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. The only knock on him last year was also his Game 7 where he had an awful 2 for 16 night. Other than that, he was everything the Thunder expected when they traded Victor Oladipo and Sabonis to Indiana. I thought this was a one-year rental, and the fact that he's back for another year or re-signed for a few years is absolutely stunning, and is a huge credit to the Thunder GM for being able to manage to land him. Big Stevie, he went 9 for 11 in that Game 7, but only got 11 shots. I feel that by this stage of his career, Stevie should be an all-star. But instead, I feel guys like Clint Capella and Rudy Gobert have gone past him. I think Stevie has the talent, but I think he's too busy trying to be the ultimate team guy at all times. But I think it would be helpful if he was a little bit more selfish and wanted a few more touches. They do get Andre Roberson back after a devastating injury last year, and he does bring some defensive toughness to that squad, so it'll be interesting to see how he bounces back from that injury. They've got Dennis Schroder. Dennis Schroder will be able to take some of the workload off of Russ, hopefully. Similar to Russ, he's a high volume scorer, he puts up his shots, and they'll be able to attack from the point guard position pretty much all game long. And if things go really bad at the point guard position, they have got Raymond Felton. Good grief, Raymond Felton's still going. Good on you, Raymond. One of their other big signings was Jeremy Grant, who they re-signed for 4 years. I was pretty much certain he'd be a goner too with their cap space, but they kept him, and he's very athletic and could be a good player. I think the Thunder will finish in the top 4 in the Western Conference, and I think they'll gel even better with PG-13. Having Schroder to take some of the workload off, I would expect them to get very close to the conference finals next season. But the question on everyone's lips, how are they going to replace Carmelo Anthony? Carmelo Anthony's 1.3 assists per game, you just simply cannot make that up. 1.3 assists per game he averages a Thunder player. Have a look at him here, just doing a bit of ISO work. The jab step king was at 1.3 assists and 1.3 turnovers and didn't really give you much in the way of hustle. And not really much in the way of defence. Have a look at him there. That's classic. Look at that jab step action. He's put that up. That's a brick and he's livid. He's livid. Oh, classic Mello. Guys, if you like that one, give that one a thumbs up. Or if there's a team you'd like to see reviewed or a player you'd like to see, feel free to leave that in the comments and I'll do my best to get that done. Thank you for watching.